It's another big week for the royal family where the Princess of Wales has apparently gone missing. That's what Twitter thinks anyway. After not seeing her for weeks, Kensington Palace have said that she is doing well as she recovers from abdominal surgery.
Meanwhile, Prince William returned to royal duties on Thursday. That was a few days since he withdrew from a memorial service for his godfather. He visited a synagogue where he met a Holocaust survivor. Joining us now to unpick all the latest from the royal household and where actually Princess of Wales actually is and whether or not actually we have a right to know that, folks. That's the question I want to know. We're joined now by the royal commentator and good friend of the show, Jennie Bond. Jennie, an absolute pleasure to see you. Where are you at on that argument? Do you think people should keep their beaks out of the Princess of Wales' health concerns?
I think we should all dial it down. I think we cannot be dancing to the tune of social media and internet trolls and conspiracy theorists who know absolutely nothing. Nothing has changed from the moment that Catherine was taken into hospital for her abdominal surgery. We were told that it was going to take a long time for her to recover, several weeks. Indeed, we were very unlikely to see her any time before Easter. Nothing has changed about that. The palace have said nothing has changed. So some kind of frenzy has been whipped up online, which is totally ridiculous. I think we should shut up about it. She is a woman who has had serious surgery. She would rather keep the details of that private, and that's her absolute right.
Well, Jennie, I'm telling you right now, what you are saying will be music to the ears of our viewers and listeners, because that's what they're saying in this email inbox all morning today.
And I also agree, actually.
Yes.
I think it's pretty strange that people seem to want...
Yes.
They seem to want there to be some kind of...
But, Jennie,
conspiracy.
what do you say to the argument that actually, because His Majesty the King was very open about his cancer diagnosis, that now a precedent has been set where Buckingham Palace was open about His Majesty the King, and therefore Kensington Palace perhaps ought to be about the Princess of Wales?
Well, to a point he's been open, but we actually don't know what kind of cancer he's suffering. He's preferred to keep that private. I have no idea. And again, I mean, we all got absolutely ridiculously worked up about the fact that William missed one private engagement. You know, the poor guy, I've no idea what was wrong. He doesn't want to tell us. He probably had an upset stomach or something that would make it very embarrassing to broadcast to the world, and something would make him not particularly want to stand up at that service. But as you see, he was out and about again on Thursday and on Friday at his synagogue, and then yesterday in Wales, celebrating St. David's Day. He's absolutely fine. So again, I think it's truly dangerous if we start reacting to what is written on Twitter or X or whatever it's called. It's absurd to do so. We need proper, accurate journalism here, and we must hold on to those standards.
Jennie, are you worried about the size of the monarchy? Because, of course, His Majesty the King was absolutely clear, as Prince of Wales, that he wanted a slimmed-down monarchy, that he wanted a set of working royals that was smaller than perhaps we were used to. But is that becoming an issue? You know, when you've got His Majesty the King taking a step back from public duties, and, of course, the Princess of Wales, who was doing a lot, before Christmas, really actually picking up at quite a pace.
Oh, yes, she really, Camilla has stepped up to the mark, absolutely. She is taking on a great deal of the duties that the Princess of Wales would have done and that the King would have done. Yeah, I mean...
Oh, we've just lost Jennie there. Jennie, the camera's gone rogue. The camera's gone rogue.
Technical failure there. Oh, goodness. Sorry.
No, don't worry, Jennie. A bit of excitement.
Camilla has absolutely stepped up to the mark, and the royal family has slimmed down naturally in size, and so Charles has got his wish, if you like. But I think we have to think that in Europe, for example, there are very many fewer working royals. We have 11 at the moment working. Some of them are getting on in age, it has to be said. But in the Netherlands, for example, and in Norway, there are only 7, and in Luxembourg, there are only 4. So the natural way of monarchies in Europe is to be slimmed down, and I think we are heading in the same way. We must get used to it.
So in a word, then, is it time to bring back Prince Harry, dare I say?
That's not going to happen. Even if Harry were willing, and again, we have nothing to back up the rumours and reports that he might be willing, William would would absolutely not want that to happen. And why should he? William has been loyal. William has been steadfast. Harry is doing his thing. I wish him well. I hope he's happy. But you can't just step back in. That's just not going to happen.
I think people are just doing it for fun. I think they just enjoy there being a conspiracy.